Today, we're going to decode the Indian Union budget, a financial document that impacts each one of us. The budget isn't just numbers, it's a blueprint for the country's economic vision, impacting policies, projects and priorities for the year. Let's dive in and understand it piece by piece. Let's start with the foundation. A budget has two main sides, revenue and expenditure. Revenue is all about how the government earns. Think of taxes, non-tax revenues like interest and dividends. Expenditure is how the government spends. Infrastructure, welfare schemes, defence, etc. Every year the government carefully plans both to keep the country running smoothly and to drive growth. Overview of the Indian budget. The Indian budget is typically presented in two parts, the revenue budget and the capital budget. The revenue budget includes the government's income and expenditure for day-to-day operations, while the capital budget focuses on long-term investments and infrastructure development. Revenue sources. Understanding where the government gets its money is essential for analysing the budget. The primary sources of revenue include direct taxes, indirect taxes and non-tax revenues. Expenditure allocation. The budget allocates funds to various sectors such as education, health, defence, agriculture and infrastructure. Understanding these allocations helps gauge the government's priorities. Fiscal deficit. The fiscal deficit indicates the gap between the government's total revenue and total expenditure. A higher fiscal deficit can lead to increased borrowing and potential economic instability. Economic impact. The budget has significant implications for economic growth, inflation and employment. Analysing the budget's impact on these factors is crucial for understanding its overall effectiveness. Economic impact indicators. GDP growth rate. It gives us a projected growth based on budget allocations. Inflation rate. It informs us about the expected inflation trends post-budget. Employment generation. It gives us an insight into the job creation initiatives and their expected outcomes. In summary, the Union budget is a balancing act, where the government aims to meet current needs and future aspirations. Through a mix of revenue, expenditure and targeted schemes, it seeks to drive economic growth, promote social welfare and ensure sustainability. The budget impacts us all, and understanding it gives us insight into the country's priorities and economic health. Thanks for watching.